Yae-en could respond. One of the younger cousins rushed toward them excitedly. They're starting couple dances? Yae-en immediately shook her head. No, absolutely not. Too late. The cousin grabbed her wrist dramatically and pulled her forward. Everyone has to dance at least once. I really don't dance. And Jungkook Hyung is literally standing right here. Within seconds, they were pushed toward the center of the dance floor. The music softened, instantly slow, warm, and almost dangerously romantic. Golden lights reflected across the hall as couples began swaying together. Yi-en looked genuinely nervous now. This is a terrible idea. Jungkook stepped closer without hesitation. You've survived worse. That's somehow not comforting. Still, she placed her hand carefully in his, and the second his fingers closed around hers, the tension between them became impossible to ignore. Jungkook's other hand settled carefully against her waist. Not forceful, not improper, just enough to make YN's pulse race uncontrollably. You're tense, he murmured quietly. You make people tense. You said you weren't scared of me. I'm reconsidering. A faint smirk appeared on Jungkook's lips, and unfortunately, Yae-in noticed how unfairly attractive that looked. As the music continued, the crowd around them slowly disappeared from Jungkook's attention. He only noticed her. The warmth of her hand, the way she avoided eye contact whenever he stared too long, the small change in her breathing whenever. He stepped slightly closer, and YN realized something dangerous too. Jungkook was gentler with her than anyone would expect. Careful, controlled, like he was constantly holding himself back around her. You're staring again, YN whispered softly. Jungkook didn't even try to deny it. You're beautiful. The compliment hit her harder than expected. YN almost missed a step completely. Jungkook steadied her instantly, his hand tightening slightly at her waist. Careful. Her cheeks warmed immediately. And the worst part? Jungkook noticed that too. Around them, whispers had already started, spreading between guests. Because honestly, the way Jungkook looked at her was impossible to hide now. Like she was the only person in the entire room. Like he had already made a silent decision about her somewhere deep in his mind. Yae-en felt the weight of those stares immediately. And just as expected, she stepped back first, creating distance between them again. I should go help the bride. Jungkook's expression darkened slightly. You always run away when things become real. Yae-en looked at him quietly for a moment, before answering softly, and you always move too fast. The words weren't rejection, but they weren't acceptance either. And somehow, that uncertainty only pulled Jungkook deeper. For a few seconds, neither of them moved. The music continued around them, laughter echoing through the hall. Yet the space between them felt strangely quiet. Jungkook's eyes stayed fixed on her, too intense, too knowing. Yi-en looked away first. Again, you should stop looking at me like that, she whispered. Like what? Like you've already decided something. A slow silence followed her words. Then Jungkook stepped closer once more, lowering his voice enough that only she could hear.